Yo, what is up, guys? It's me, UMG Legend, back with another video. Let's go. So, in this video, I'll be showing you how to excel in le- end game, in late game, in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, what I call late game is when there's like 15 or less people. So, oh yeah, by the way, pretty good 7 kill game. I'm not gonna tell you if I won or not, but as you can see here, I'm just starting off landing here because this week's challenges were one of the challenges is to go to Risky and Whaling in the same match, so I did that. And well, I mean, I'm lucky. I got a scar right off that first chest. But as you can see here, I landed somewhere far off. I mean, you can do that too, but if you wanna, um, if you wanna, I don't know how to say this. If you want to get more kills, I'd recommend landing like Salty or Retail or the popular places that everybody always says to land to get better, which I don't think that's true. But yeah, so also, I think there's a new meta right now actually, and the meta would be using auto fire on mobile. Auto fire currently is so overpowered. If you're not using it, definitely switch over to it. It makes you so much better with shotguns you wouldn't even know. Like, it's really good for shotguns. And yeah, so I'm just looting around here, and I'll be back when I get to some interesting stuff. Yo, guys, I'm back. Well, I'm not back. I'm just taking a little break in the middle of the video because I just wanted to say I want you guys to go follow me on Twitch. I'm streaming. You can see up on the and yeah, so as you can see, UMG Legend, go follow me on Twitch. I try to stream for like an hour every night, Fortnite Mobile, and see you in the next part of the video. Okay, so I'm back, and here, as you can see, this guy started to shoot at me, so remember, as soon as somebody shoots at you, you build around you so they can cover. And I think this guy ran, because he saw that I built fast, and he just ran. And as you can see, this whole time, if you look up near my materials, you can see that I've, like, pretty much farming materials the whole time. Make sure you wanna farm materials. It's so essential to winning the game. It's like, well, you can win the game without materials, but like that would be extremely hard. But so, as you can see, I'm running up here. It's late game, and this is about excelling in the late game. So in late game, you just want to be as aggressive as you possibly can, because without, well, make sure you're also being smart while aggressing people, because if you're not being smart, there's no point in like actually trying. So right now, I see like a kid up here hiding. He must have been really bad at the game. I don't know why, but he's up here hiding. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go after him. So then I see another kid up here and another kid. I'm like, no, I want both of these kills. Blah 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 blah. I want both of them. So this guy comes. I kill him or eliminate him. Then I go over here to get this next guy because I hear him shooting randomly, and I have competition for this kill. Like, and somebody shoots at me with scope AR from behind. But right here, as you can see, I have competition for this kill. Somebody else is shooting at him. I'm like, no, I want this kill. So I one tap him, and I get the kill. I was like, yo, that was lucky. And I'm thinking at this point that the other guy that that tried to get the kill was on top of Dusty Diner, but he wasn't. Or, well, I guess he was. So, as you can see here, I have 2 kills. Must have forgot to show you one of the kills, but okay. Oh, and also, make sure to go check out my never mind. So as you can see here, I build up, and I'm trying to find where this guy's at. I'm like, where is he? And I see him. Well, I get shot at with an AR, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna shoot this down so he can't come over and have my build as an advantage on him. So I come over here, and I see him. He's in a tree. I'm like, what in the world? This kid. And I just laser hit him with a scar. I was like, yo, this is good. And so I come over here. See this guy building up, and I'm like, oh, he might be a good player because he's pretty aggressive. And I'm like, nope, it's a default Skull Troopers. Like, I'm happy they bring the Skull Trooper back in the shop because I want them to bring, like, all the rare skins back so we can have new rare skins. And then here, I hear another guy coming. So I build over this way, and I get shot at from the same guy with his scope AR. This guy in his scope AR, he's crazy. And so I come down here, grab a scar, and then there's another guy over here. I'm like, ooh, another guy. So as you can see, I'm just playing aggressive. I'm playing smart, but playing aggressive. And I see a guy over here that was shooting at me with the scope AR, and I'm like, maybe I could hit a snipe on him. That'd be nice. And there's a guy over here shooting at the guy that was shooting at me with a scope AR, and I was like, maybe I can hit a snipe on him. And then I'm like, I think he's under there. So I shoot it with my thing, and hey, guess what it is? Another bot. I don't know what was up this game, but I just found pretty much everybody but like 2 people were bots. And I was just like, really? And so over here, I hear shooting. And remember what I said about playing as aggressive as you can? Don't push him, I think. Yeah, don't push him. Because I wanted to go get the loot down here. Because I already had 5 kills, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing good. And I see this heavy shotgun. Well, I do eventually see this heavy shotgun, and I start getting shot at from another direction. So, as you can see here, I'm just putting myself into these fights, and I'm happy. This guy is probably about 20 meters away. I was looking at from behind me to make sure nobody shot me, and I see this heavy shotgun. I'm like, oh, I'm taking that. And so I get it, get my scar, and then I'm pretty sure I run. Now this fight, I was so scared I was going to lose, but I didn't lose. He was also a bot. Dude, what is up with these bots on Fortnite Mobile? It's just like, whoo. And so I trade them out for minis. Always take minis. I just didn't need the extra shotgun, so I took the minis. And now as you can see here, I'm going for the high ground because I don't like to be in Dusty Depot or Dusty Divot. And I'm just looking back over that way. I'm looking up there, and I'm like, I'm going to shoot that down because I didn't want anybody running up on me. And then I come over here, grab the wood, or try to grab the wood, and I come back up to the top. And then, well, it takes me a little bit to get to the top. And then I find somebody again. And I was pretty much like not playing aggressive, but like playing playing smart, and playing aggressive, but like playing smart. And I just checked there to make sure I was still recording. And before I did that, you can see there's people sniping at me from behind me. And I'm like, oh boy, this isn't going to be good. And so I tried to peek him here, but I was like, nah, I'm not going for it. It's too risky. Because he would have one-shotted me with his semi-auto. So, yeah, I kind of build my base up a little bit. And here, I'm just playing very conservative because I really didn't want to lose this game. And I hear a guy come up behind me now. And I was like, oh my word, I'm pinched now. And so, as you can see, when you get pinched, try to, like, cover your one side from being hit at all, and mostly target the other side. And then once you give up on them, or get the kill, or whatever, you can turn around and go for the other side. Or, if you have a launch pad, just get out of there. And then I hear this guy building up on me, and I'm like, oh, no. And I'm just like, I don't know what I should do, because he's building up on me. And then, well, he's not building up on me yet. I tried to go for a quick scope here, but he moved. That wasn't really a good quick scope either. That took like 5 seconds. And he starts to build up on me. And I'm like, no, you're not building up on me. So I shoot, and I'm like, oh, it didn't knock him down. So he knocks down, and then he just pushes me. So this guy must be really confident. Or, no, I push him. And then he pushes me. And I Harry Potter myself again, and I'm just like, okay, I'm out of here. So I grab the launch pad, then I land up here, and then I'm like, okay. And then I get hit in the back with a sniper. I knew it was going to happen. I just wasn't playing as smart as I wished to be. I knocked the launch pad down, which was probably a dumb idea, looking back at it now, because zone. And this guy's shooting at me, and I'm like, I can't take a single hit from him. So I just build up like this, and I drop down and come back here. I had to do this just because there was the Skull Trooper that was pushing me, and I was getting sniped at from another guy. And I started to use this med kit, which was like a super risky move because the zone was closing in. And at this point, I'm like, oh, man. Because, like, I lagged there, and I was like, oh, please don't keep lagging. And so I just keep going, and I'm like, okay, I've got to win this game. Just remember to always stay confident. And this was a pretty nice snipe. If it would have been a headshot, that would have been so cool. But so I come over here. I'm like, whoa, I'm getting shot at again. These people and their scoped ARs today, it's funny. And so I come over here, and I grab some loot, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing good. And somebody throws up a porta-fort, and I'm like, who actually uses porta-forts? And here's the Skull Trooper, yeah. And he was an easy one tap to the head, or that wasn't a headshot, but like he was easy. And then at this point, there's 3 people left, and I'm like, okay, well, if I try to snipe this guy, I like shielded up some more. And I'm like, I want to try to get this guy so I can have an 9-kill win, but that didn't happen. Wait, this might have been an 8-kill win. This might have been an 8-kill win. I'm not sure, though. The last guy might have died to storm. And so as you can see here, he starts to run out. And I'm like, I want this kill. But the guy in the Porter Fortress, I totally forgot about him. And I was like, oh, yeah. So this guy, he goes over there and attacks him. And I'm just building walls here so they can't, like, shoot me while I cross over to the zone. And I see a Porter Rift. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to use this Porter Rift. Because if I didn't use this Porter Rift, I wouldn't have been able to survive. And so I use it, and I'm lucky to get these mini shields. Now, this last guy, he was not the greatest player in the world, so I tried to mess around with him, and oh boy, you should just watch this. It was, like, funny. I mean, I might have messed up, but I'm not sure. What? Come put what you want on your plate. Okay, just wait. And so, as you see here, I build up some more, and I come over here, and I'm like, this guy's gonna be easy. And the storm keeps moving in, and I'm pretty sure he's smart like me and uses auto shoot, because auto shoot is the most OP thing in the game right now. You don't even know. So at this point, I'm like, should I go for a trap kill? Should I go for the trap kill? And then he just beams me with a shotgun when I peek him again. Like, look at this. Boom. He beamed me. I'm like, whoa, that's not good. And so I see the storms closing in. I'm like, oh no, this is not good. So I just drop down. I scuff the shot. I pull out my AR and kill him. And so this is how to excel in the late game and get as many kills as you can in the late game. Thanks for watching. See ya later. Bye.